I think I'd like to do something like that, definitely. But I think that in reality, if I'm just being honest about it, that depends on whether we make a success of the record and whether people are interested, and because obviously then the venues start to grow a little bit just to be able to play to that many people. But we'll see. I mean, you can't beat doing a Ronnie Scott's, you know what I mean? That was just absolutely fantastic, because you can shake hands with the front row, you can have a drink off their table if you want, you know what I mean? And that would be great to keep a bit of that, but you have to be realistic about it. If you've got people who want to come and see you, then you need to play slightly bigger venues. So I'd like to be able to mix it up a little bit, you know what I mean? So. A number of things, really. One of the reasons that I kind of quit wasn't that my daughter had been born and that you know I was a family man and everything, but it certainly played a part of it, and it played a part of it, I think, subconsciously with me about what I wanted out of life and what I really thought about music anymore, or as certainly being in the music business, you know, and I just wanted a different life, I think. She is now 13, and she's got a totally different life than she had when she was a youngster. Do you know what I mean? We all know what teenagers are like, and she's got her own life, like I say, and everything. And I feel a bit like I've got a bit more time on my hands, and and also it's been a really, really long time, and I think time's a healer, and all the things that I didn't like about the music business, I think don't really bother me anymore, because I'm older and wiser, and I'm not going to get het up about them, you know what I mean? So I think I can just enjoy this and have a bit of fun with it. So, and I think as long as I keep that in mind, I will enjoy it, you know what I mean, as long as I've got that attitude. So I think it's just the main thing is that I just feel totally different than I did 10, 15 years ago. Do you know what I mean? We all do, don't we? We all kind of mature and all the rest of it, and you just treat things differently. So. Well, we're going to record fairly soon. With a bit of luck, we're going to record sort of April time, I think. So I would think we're looking at some time in October, something like that. Again, it's a record company thing. They have their slots of when they want to do things, and I'm kind of laid back about that. Whenever they want to do it, it's fine with me. And you know, we're going to do a couple of little gigs here and there in the meantime, just to keep everything ticking along. And so, I think we'll have to see what kind of a record we make and whether there's an interest, you know, in the media to have me on the TV. But if there is, then yeah, I'd love to do that. I mean, I think that's one of the things I always enjoyed doing, the more talk show based things, because you went on there usually with a live band, like the old days when it was Jonathan Ross back in the day and Wogan and different things, and you could go on there and sing and stuff and actually do what you're supposed to do and have a chat about it as well. But sometimes that's one of the things that I didn't love about doing TVs, is that you get on there, you'd mime, and it's all over before you do, and do you know what I mean? It didn't really feel like you were doing what you're supposed to do. It's like a football player being on the bench kind of thing. It's great, but you're not really doing it, and it's, you know, so. I think at the moment, again, I know I keep saying this, but I don't really get that involved in things like that. It's more, if the record company think that it'd be a valid thing to do, then they come to me, obviously, and talk to me about it. One of the things I'd quite like to do is film a gig at some point, because I think not many people have ever seen that I've got a bit of a sense of humour and that I'm a human being, because of the nature of, especially in the 80s, I think things were very, very produced and manufactured in pop music. Do you know what I mean? They are today, I think, but you didn't really, I don't think anybody really got a real grasp of what I'm about, really. And I think if you filmed a live concert, then that's it, there it is, and that's me, do you know what I mean? So I think that'd be quite a nice thing to do. I hear lots of things about Stockake in Waterman, doing lots of different things. I still talk to Pete quite a bit. I've not seen Matt or Mike for years, but I'd always chat to them. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, if they came to me to do something, I don't think I'd be really interested right now. But I mean, good luck to them, and you know, if I can help in any way, then I will. But I don't really want to get involved in singing their stuff again, if you know what I mean. Just because that was a long time ago, do you know what I mean? And I want to do new things. So. Well, we're hopefully going to go to LA in end of March, and I'm going to have a holiday there first, and then we're going to hopefully get in the studio for a few days, work out the different songs that we've already chosen and how we're going to do them. Then we're going to have a little break, and then we're going to get cracking with the actual recording. But hopefully the recording is only going to take a very short space of time, because I want to do it fairly live. I want to do it, you know, with a great bunch of musicians and just do it and record it. And obviously there might be a few things to fix, but I want to capture something rather than kind of just keep overdubbing and overdubbing. So I hope, you know, we'll be finished by kind of May, I would hope. And And then I'm just going to chill out a bit. I've got a few gigs to do, a few little things lined up, and then just look forward to the autumn really and releasing the record and getting on with it.